Welcome everyone to Aycorp Sports and another Friday night under the lights. We are coming to you from the campus of Portageville High School, where the Bulldogs and their high-powered offense welcomes the Charleston Bluejays to town. Tonight's game is brought to you along the Aycorp Sports networks by Focus Bank. Alongside my broadcast partner Joey Higgerson, I'm Corey Sisk, ready to bring you all the action. Good evening, Joey, and welcome to Aycorp Sports and tonight's broadcast.
Thanks, Corey. I'm very excited to be working with you this evening.
Portageville, 3-1, only lost to Savannah by 1 point on opening night. Last three games outscored opponents 174-38. Charleston is 1-3. They defeated Malden at Malden in week 3. Portageville's only loss, like we mentioned, was to Savannah. We were, by the way, ranked number 2 in Class 4.
Portageville's bringing in a lot of kids from last year. Obviously, a great season last year. They're on a roll this year, just like they were last.
Joey, you have some stats for us throughout week 4, just kind of some rundowns on key players to watch.
Portageville's got several highly ranked players. As far as passing, Portageville's got quarterback Mason Adams with ranked number 1, 29 completions, 44 attempts, 544 yards, and 7 touchdowns with, and probably most impressive, 0 interceptions.
That's right.
Rushing number 7, 7th ranked Jamarion Smith. 1 completion, 1 attempt, 81 yards, and 1 touchdown for passing. Rushing is where Jamarion Smith really shines. Ranked number 1, 83 carries, 777 yards. It's a huge stat this early in the season. 16 touchdowns, 9.4 per carry. As far as Charleston, 5th ranked Katerion Owens, 64 carries, 340 yards, 7 touchdowns, and 5.3 per carry. Still a very respectable yards per carry. Also number 8, eighth ranked, as listed on our roster, is Jay Robinson. Looks like 53 carries, 243 yards, no touchdowns yet, but 4.6 yards per carry. Seventeenth ranked CJ Kimball, 21 carries, 130 yards, 1 touchdown, and still a respectable 6.2 yards per carry. As far as receiving yards, for Portageville, 4th ranked Bo Hunter Warren with 5 receptions, 203 yards, 2 touchdowns, 40.1 yards per catch. Huge number. 5th ranked Carson Bradley with 12 receptions, 186 yards. 8th ranked Aaron Dunlap, 8 receptions, 122 yards, 1 touchdown, and 15.3 yards per catch. And 9th ranked Tim Hamilton, 3 receptions, 96 yards, 0 touchdowns, and 32 yards per catch. And I think when you look at, you got 4 Portageville receivers there ranked, it shows you the power of their passing game.
That's right. And it just gives Mason Adams more targets to throw to, which explains his 777 yards passing, or correction, 500 yards passing.
Sure. As far as Charleston, 11th ranked Byron Jones has 1 reception for 58 yards, 0 touchdowns. Also 13th ranked Deshaun Henderson, 4 receptions for 50 yards, 2 touchdowns. And 15th ranked Jay Robinson, 4 receptions for 45 yards and 11.3 yards per catch.
We got a lot of players on both sides, both teams that's high-powered on offense. Portageville also has several players on defense that's coming in, the same names you've heard, Mason Adams, Jamarion Smith. So we should have a good barn burner for you guys tonight.
Charleston Bluejays and your own Portageville Bulldogs.
Take this time to mention that tonight's broadcast, the game sponsor. We would like to give a big thank you to our game sponsor for tonight's game, Focus Bank, an innovative mix of old-fashioned, first-name basis customer service combined with state-of-the-art banking products and service. Focus Bank serving Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas.
We welcome our guests from Charleston and wish all players good luck in tonight's games. I would like to take this opportunity to remind you that
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
For over 100 years, Stoneville Cotton has helped farmers stay strong and win their growing seasons, delivering protection against key weeds and insects to maximize their yield potential. For more information, visit our website. Stoneville Cotton, own the early.
Does your business need, literally anything? When we founded CNS Cleaning Supply, our goal was simple. Become a one-stop shop for anything and everything your operation might want. From car care to condiments, mops to markers, soaps to staplers, and everything in between. Which is a lot. CNS has got you covered. Give Delane Beckwith a call at 573-217-0104 or visit cscleaningsupply.com to get set up with, well, literally everything. Tell them Delane sent you.
If more than not on the back of your vehicle, you paid too much.
NextEra Energy Resources is the world's largest generator of renewable energy from the wind and sun, and a world leader in energy storage. Since 2016, NextEra Energy Resources has invested more than $339 million in Missouri to fuel local economic growth. Today, our company owns and operates one wind energy facility in the state and is looking to invest even more in the Show Me State. We are committed to being a trusted community partner and look forward to providing affordable, clean, renewable energy for generations of Missourians to come.
My name is Kevin Rossville. I'm a farmer from Prairie County, Arkansas. Been farming since 1991. Started farming with my father-in-law when I got married. We've been raising rice ever since. We've all been looking for something for a change for years. And I think this 263L is going to be the next and up-and-coming thing for us. It's really going to work well on a lot of different ground and a lot of different farms around here.
Dynagro 263L, available exclusively at Nutrient Ag Solutions.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care while making our patients feel welcome in our warm and friendly atmosphere. With locations throughout Southeast Missouri, we provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to anyone and everyone that may need it. Visit SEMO Health Network for your wellness exams, COVID and flu vaccinations, lab services, dental exams, counseling, and more. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
When we look, we listen. When we evaluate, we understand. We get you to the right number without treating you like one. At Southeast Primary Care, we know your relationship with your doctor is one of the keys to get you better and keep you well. Our network of providers connects you to the brightest minds and latest technologies. It's a healthy relationship. Southeast Primary Care, always by your side.
At Young Real Estate, we're Southeast Missouri, just like you.
We are parents.
We are teachers.
We are grandparents.
We are active in our community.
We are patriots.
Serving all of Southeast Missouri, and we are here for you.
We are young.
Ready when you guys are. Welcome back to Portageville High School for the Portageville Bulldogs versus Charleston Bluejays football action. And Joey, do you have our captains for tonight's ball game?
Yeah, they're meeting in midfield now for the coin toss. For Portageville Bulldogs, you got number 4, Carson Bradley, number 6, Mason Adams, number 22, Bo Hunter Warren, number 75, Camden DeLille. And it looks like for Charleston Bluejays, have number 9, Katerion Owens, number 30, Deshaun Henderson, number 58, Charles David, and number 79, Zamarion Quinn.
Our officials for tonight's contest, our referee is going to be Lanny Corcamilia. Our umpire is Chris Rushing. Our linesman is Ben Godwin. Line judge Tim Harmon and back judge Cale Williams. Before we get started with this, I'd also like to mention we've got some other area teams that's playing tonight. Crothersville is at New Madrid County Central. Hayti is at Chaffee. Kennett is hosting East Prairie Eagles. Scott City is hosting the Malden Greenways, and Donovan is hosting Dexter. We'll try to keep you updated on those scores as we get them. Joey, what do you think we've got here tonight?
Well, you know, you're looking at two old traditional football programs in Southeast Missouri, Portageville and Charleston. Been in existence a lot longer than some of the others we have in the area. New Madrid County Central, Kelly, they all these programs are forerunners of those. So it's going to be kind of interesting. Charleston always in the past has been kind of like we talked about with Portageville this year. Charleston's always been high-powered offense. And I think there's nothing more exciting as far as watching a football game than a lot of yardage and a lot of points.
That's right. Charleston's always been very fast, very physical. If Portageville doesn't come in and play the defense that they have been playing, they might get a surprise by the Charleston Bluejays.
Yeah, I agree. Two very athletic teams.
It's like Charleston has won the toss, and they're going to receive to start the game. We will go ahead and take a short couple-second break, and we'll be back at kickoff. We are back in live action here at Portageville High School. I'm Corey Sisk alongside Joey Higgerson. And we are getting ready for kickoff. Carson Bradley with the Bulldogs, number 4, to kick deep for Portageville. Charleston, the receiving team, Charleston Bluejays coming out on the field. Looks like number 4, Tamaris Crumble, back deep to receive the ball. Also number 21, Jay Robinson.
Having a little delay here with the kick as he gets the ball on the tee just like he wants it.
All right, there's the whistle, and this game is underway. .12 start of the first quarter, and the kick is underway.
It's a good kick down to the, looks like the Charleston 20-yard line.
It's going to be taken by Jay Robinson, and he is stopped. He is stopped by, looks like, number 3, and that is going to be Xavion Bogan for the Portageville Bulldogs.
Charleston's going to start out at about their own 15-yard line, right in midfield.
So that Portageville defense will come out on the field, see if they can get a stop here.
Charleston's got looks like a good-sized offensive line. They're going to have to do some work down here inside the 20-yard line to keep them off the quarterback.
Looks like Terrion Owens going to be taking the snap for the Blue Jays. Number 21 in motion. He gives it to Robinson. Robinson out on the outside. He's stopped by the bunch of Bulldogs.
Looks like maybe a small loss, maybe about a yard or two. It's going to be second and about 12.
I believe that was Aaron Dunlap with the tackle for a loss.
That was Aaron Dunlap on the play for the Portageville Bulldogs. Looks like Robinson tried to break that one loose early on, but looks like Portageville kind of had it contained on that outside. And
yeah, he tried to turn the corner on the outside there on the far side of the field, but Portageville stopped him even short of the line of scrimmage. Looks like they're going to line back up in shotgun again.
Coming back out, looks like Owens with the snap. And they're stuffed in the – he is brought down behind the line of scrimmage. It looks like going to be a couple-yard loss.
It was a good play action by the quarterback and running back, but, yeah, you're right. It looks like it's going to be about 3rd down and 16 yards.
And I couldn't see who got in there for the Portageville.
No, it looked like a big mass of players there right in the middle, right at the ball. Charleston's got some receivers out wide.
Yeah, it looks like they're running looks like twins out to be the bottom half of your screen. It's like one in the backfield, still in shotgun, it looks like.
Play clock's winding down. We're at about 6 seconds.
And the snap is off. Owens drops back.
Throws a screen pass. It's incomplete to number 21. That's Jay Robinson.
Yeah, it'll be 3rd down and looks like about 14. Or, correction, that'd be 4th down and 14. Just nowhere for him to go. I don't know if it was a mess up with the offensive part or if Portageville just had that one figured out from the snap.
Yeah, Portageville was definitely meeting them at the line and there wasn't much getting past. Number 24, Jamarion Smith for Portageville is back to receive the punt.
Trying to see who the punter is there for Charleston, but can't really see the number on that young man.
As deep as they are in their own territory, Jamarion Smith's going to probably receive at about the 50-yard line.
Looks like it's going to be down inside of the 45-yard line. On Portageville's, correction, that'd be Charleston's 45-yard line. So Portageville's offense will come out and see if they can get a series going.
4-yard line, that'll bring up 1st and 10 Bulldogs.
Come out with a 1st and 10. It's like Adams at the quarterback taking the snaps. Looks like Smith in the backfield. They've got 3 out wide to the bottom of your screen.
Portageville's really got them spread out here. Receivers all over the field.
See what they're going to do. Are they going to try to pass it right out the gate, or are they going to go for a rushing play here? And looks like Smith's going to have it up the middle. They're going to gain a couple of yards, but he's going to be brought down by several Blue Jays on the field.
So it's going to be 2nd and 8 for Portageville.
All right, we're at 2nd and 8, 9:26 to go in the first quarter. Shot clock, play clock down to 25 seconds. Adams in the gun.
Portageville spread out in a similar pass to number 1, Tim Hamilton.
That's going to be Timmy Hamilton. He's down the sideline and he's still on his feet, and they're going to stop him dead at the.
Looks like he's right at about the Charleston 25-yard line.
He's going to be at the 25-yard line, 1st and 10, Portageville. That was a nice pass play by Mason Adams. Nice catch by Tim Hamilton.
Really good little screen pass at the bottom of the field, and he got good gain right after that. He didn't waste any time getting downfield with it.
He caught that pass and ran. Mason with the pitch out to Jamarion Smith. He stuffed in the backfield, maybe a yard loss on that play. It's going to be 2nd and looks like about 11. Charleston's defender, it looks like number 79 for the Charleston Bluejays.
It's going to be Zamarion Quinn on the tackle.
Came back through that line and just stopped Jamarion Smith from gaining any yardage on that play.
Portageville still in the shotgun when he's taking the snap.
Adams drops back to pass. He throws it. And looks like it's going to be incomplete, but we may have a flag on the field there.
Incomplete to number 16.
It's going to be Aaron Dunlap. We have a penalty mark on the play. Probably going to be pass interference.
Pass interference on the Blue Jays.
Defensive pass interference. That's going to bring them up about 15 yards. It's going to go an automatic first down maybe with that play. Yep, automatic first down. It's going to bring up 1st and 10 for the Bulldogs inside of the 15-yard line. You got a better look on that.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for the chains to move here just to see for sure, but it looks like they're going to be right about the Charleston's 15-yard line. So it's going to be first and 10 at the 15. Portageville still in the shotgun formation. Mason Adams takes the snap.
And he keeps it. He's right up the middle. It looks like he goes nowhere, maybe a yard. And that's going to be number 79 again. That's going to be Zamarion Quinn with another tackle. I think that's probably his 3rd already for this series.
He's definitely making an impact so far.
Let's set the scene for you guys here. We're 2nd and about 8 yards for Portageville, and Adams drops back, takes the snap. He throws it. Looks like it's into Aaron Dunlap for a touchdown.
Touchdown for Aaron Dunlap.
16. Aaron Dunlap.
Great accuracy from Mason Adams on that pass.
That was a great look by Adams. He saw Dunlap open. Dunlap cut across the middle. Nobody was on him. It was a great quarterback wide receiver connection there, and Portageville has a quick 6 points, and they're up 6-0 in the ball.
And that shows you how confident Portageville is in their passing game. They're inside the 15-yard line and snapping off quick passes and making it happen.
Yeah, you don't see a whole lot of teams, especially in our area, utilize the passing game quite like Portageville. But Mason Adams, he has several weapons outside there he can throw it to, and they definitely use him, and he's good at what he does, and it paid off in that one.
Portageville's lining up for the extra point.
Carson Bradley, kick is up.
And it is no good.
Looks like the officials are calling a tip net.
Yeah, say possibly somebody got a hand on it there, a defender from Charleston. So it's going to be 6-0 Portageville at this point. They'll be kicking back off to the Charleston Bluejays.
Yeah, we're at 7:38 to go in the first quarter, and we're going to take a break. We'll be right back.
Ladies and gentlemen,
And we are back here at Portageville High School. Portageville's getting ready to kick off the Charleston Bluejays. Portageville's leading at 6-0, 7:38 to go in the first quarter. going to be Carson Bradley for the Portageville Bulldogs kicking it off. And back deep for the Charleston Bluejays, we're going to have number 4, Tamaris Crumble. And it looks like number 21, Jay Robinson, back deep to receive. The kick is underway. He's going to get a bounce. He's going to take it back. He's still on his feet. And that's going to be Jay Robinson. He's going to be brought down about the 8-yard line. They're on 8-yard line.
Just inside the Charleston 8. That was almost a repeat of the initial game kickoff. Kind of fumbled there out on the reception and gave Portageville's kickoff team time to get down there to him. Really stopped them deep inside Charleston's territory.
Bradley's putting the ball pretty deep tonight in the kick with the kickoffs. That's twice now, as Joey mentioned. That's twice now that Charleston has either bobbled the ball or just misjudged it, ran up on it too quick. Portageville come back with another big stop. Charleston going to get another shot on offense with looks like Owen still taking the snaps.
It's going to be 1st and 10, right about the Charleston 10-yard line.
They're twin receivers out to the bottom of your screen for the Charleston Bluejays. Looks like the snap was handed off to, looks like number 28. That's going to be C.J. Kimball for the Charleston Bluejays.
Yeah, and he stopped just maybe a 1-yard gain. It's going to be about 2nd and 9 or 10.
7:13 left, 6-0 Portageville. 2nd and 10, 9.5 to go for the Charleston Bluejays. Looks like they're going to be still about their 8-yard line. Play clock down to 13 seconds. Charleston just kind of using the clock to their advantage. It's going to be
back up the middle. It's hard to tell who the rusher is at this point, but he stopped probably short of the line of scrimmage. Maybe a tackle for a loss there.
It may have been Kimball again, I think. Maybe Kimball again on that one, number 21. No, it's going to be Jay Robinson for the Charleston Bluejays. Going to be at 3rd and...
It's a short gain. Yeah, about 3rd and 6.
6, 7. Charleston's just not getting much going on the ground right now.
No, Portageville's defensive line's doing a great job. There's not much making it past the line of scrimmage, and there's been several tackles for a loss already.
Robinson still out and gun for the Charleston Bluejays. Got twins to the bottom of your screen. You got one receiver at the top of your screen. He sends him in motion. Snap. Looks like Owens is going to keep it. Short gain. Looks like he's going to be stopped. Maybe a gain of 1 yard on the play.
Yeah, he's well short of the first down. Probably going to set up another, probably 4th down and about 3.
Yeah, they gave him forward progress on that. So he actually gained more than what we thought up here in the booth. But yeah, 4th down and 3 to go for the Charleston Bluejays. 5:28 left.
And they're not lined up for a punt. They're lined up back in the shotgun.
Yeah, I think he's going to go for it. And they got him offsides, it looks like.
Yeah, it's going to be a flag on the play, probably a false start on Portageville.
So it's going to give them an automatic first down. Going to give them an automatic first down. They was able to draw them offsides. So we're going to reset. And 5:20 left in the first quarter. 1st and 10 for the Charleston Bluejays.
Looks like from about the Charleston 25-yard line.
So if they can't get the first down on the ground, we'll just draw them offsides, which is a very smart.
So they definitely playing it smart there inside their own 30. It gives them 4 more chances here to get the first down.
We got twins to the bottom of your screen, one in motion. Owens
is taken out to the side, looking to pass, but he's brought down in the backfield.
Brought down. That's going to be number 5 for the Portageville Bulldogs.
Houston Parton.
A junior. He has a twin on the team, number 10, Ryland Parton.
Well, that was some good hustle on his part. He chased the quarterback down as he's coming down to the bottom side of the field. Really just got him by a shoestring, but that was enough.
And I know you guys are watching at home, but if you can't tell, Owens has a a significant size advantage over Parton. He's a pretty good size quarterback. Parton's not very big, and he came in, got him at the knees, and just stayed with him until he brought him down. So that was a good play by Houston Parton.
Charleston setting up again. They're spread out. It's about 2nd down and 16 at this point.
Snaps underway. He draws back. He throws. It's going to be knocked down. It's going to be
number 24.
Jamarion Smith.
He was right there. Very, very close to an interception at that point. Would have been dangerous inside their own 15-yard line.
Anytime the ball is in Jamarion Smith's hands, it is dangerous, whether that's offensive or defensively. That kid can make a play happen.
Once he gets the ball in his hands, he's definitely one of the premier runners in Southeast Missouri right now.
3:59 in the first quarter. Score still 6-0 Portageville Bulldogs. 8 seconds on the play clock.
Charleston set up again. They're spread out, take it out of the shotgun. Quarterback rolls to the top of the field. A pass that's going to be intercepted.
It's intercepted by
he's still on his feet.
Bogan. He's still on his feet.
He's at the 25, and he's tackled there right about the 20-yard line. It's going to take it almost back to the original line of scrimmage.
It's going to put it Portageville. It's going to be in Charleston's 20, 21-yard line. Definitely giving them good field position. Bogan just kind of read that play. He had a good read on the defensively. As far as defensively, he had a good read and just picked it off. It was like he was just standing there, and that pass just went right to him.
Well, and you can't go without mentioning that Portageville's defenders are putting some serious pressure on the quarterback. He gets the ball in there, and you already had 3 defenders down the field for Portageville. It was bound to happen sooner or later.
Portageville's defense is playing very well. More in particular, that defensive line.
No doubt.
3:45 first quarter. 6-0 Portageville Bulldogs. Portageville ball. Mason back in shotgun. Sends one in motion. The snap's underway. Looks like Jamarion Smith up the middle, and he's going to be stopped at about the 19-yard line.
By number 24, Jamarion Smith for gain of a few.
Can't tell who got him on that one. Looks like number 53 for the Charleston Bluejays. That's going to be Cassandra Orr. It's going to be 2nd and about 8. Portageville still lined up in the shotgun. Got 2 receivers at the bottom of your screen, 2 at the top. One's in motion. Mason throws. He throws it to Carson Bradley. Has a good
move by a Charleston defender. He was right there on him. Probably no gain on the play, maybe a small loss. Some good defense by Charleston.
Yeah, he probably got no gain on that one. It was I liked the play. Mason Adams did a great job connecting with Carson Bradley, but Charleston was just there. They read it perfectly defensively and made that stop.
I'll say one thing for Charleston. They're behind 6-0 now, but they are playing some very good defense, especially down here when it counts.
They are. They've got along with Portageville, they've got a very good defensive line. They've got middle linebackers. It looks like Carson is in motion. Adams drops back to pass.
Pass from Adams.
It looks like it's going to fall incomplete, but we do have a flag on the field.
Yeah, flag's back here in the backfield. See what it is.
Officials are talking about it. Going to be a personal foul face mask. And he's going to call that on Charleston, so that's going to bring Portageville up 15 yards. So that's going to be an automatic first down for them, and they're going to put them in even better field position.
That's a costly penalty. They had Charleston's defense had done a good job. They had Portageville at about 3rd and 7, and then here we had the incomplete pass. Charleston was sitting pretty good as far as what their defense had done, but that penalty is going to cost them.
Yeah, they could have had a defensive stop here. It's going to bring Portageville up now. Just probably looks like it's going to be inside of
after the walk-off,
the 15. It looks like about 10
possibly
yards.
Right around the 10-yard line.
About the 10-yard line.
So I think they're calling it. It looks like they may be calling it 1st and goal.
1st and goal, yeah. Inside, they've dropped the chains inside the 10-yard line. 1st and goal, Portageville Bulldogs. 2:30 left in the first quarter. 20 seconds on the play clock. Adams in the shotgun.
Two receivers on each side.
Takes the snap. Looks like Jamarion Smith. He broke free. Looks like he's getting out.
He's making some forward progress.
I think we might have another flag on the field. I can't tell. There's something that came out. That was Jamarion Smith. He's going to run. It's going to be a gain of about.
Looks like about 8, possibly 8 to 9 yards.
Yeah, about 8 yards. It's going to be second down there, right on the goal.
Second and goal from the 1.
Adams takes the snap, hands it to Smith up the middle.
Touchdown.
And it looks like they're in for a touchdown Bulldogs.
Carried in by number 24, Jamarion Smith.
So let's recap that. I mean, Charleston had them down to 3rd and about 7. Incomplete pass would put them at about 4th and 7, but instead they got a personal foul with a face mask, brought Portageville up, automatic first down, put them in great field position, and now we have a 2-score ball game.
Yeah, I hate to say it, but I think that penalty was what capped this deal off. I think they really had Portageville stalled down there inside Charleston's 20-yard line, but that penalty really cost them and set up 2 quick runs by Jamarion Smith and a touchdown.
Looks like Adams is back taking the snap. They're going to go for it. He drops back. He passes, and it looks like he's caught by Smith, and that's a touchdown. 2-point conversion is good.
A 2-point conversion. You know, they missed a field goal on their first attempt. The 2-point conversion was going to even them back up, bring them to 14. It's 14-0 Portageville here with 2:02 left in the first quarter.
And we will be back in just a few seconds from Portageville High School. 14-0, 2 minutes left in the first quarter. We'll see you soon.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
All right, we're back here at Portageville High School. I'm Corey Siss, Joey Hickerson in broadcast booth with me. It is 14-0 Portageville. And with 2 minutes and 2 seconds left in the first quarter, Portageville getting ready to kick it off. Number 4, Carson Bradley.
Carson Bradley's laid 2 really good kicks right in about the Charleston 20-yard line the last 2 attempts. So, and Portageville's really been able to take advantage of that good field position right off the bat.
They have. And it seems like the kicks are good. And if Robinson or Crumble would catch that, we'll be able to recept that ball that's get kicked down there. They might be able to get good field position, but so far they've just kind of fumbled it and gone away. And it looks like it's going to go to Kimball.
Similar field position from the last few kicks, but Kimball gets it.
He's still on his feet.
And he's making some good progress. He's at the 50-yard line. He's brought down just about the 52-yard line. Or correction, the 48.
Kicker Carson Bradley caught it, and that just goes to what I said. If they were actually catch a kick, they could be dangerous with their speed.
I think this is going to be the first drive we've seen that's actually been played in Portageville territory. The whole game has been inside the 50 in Charleston territory.
Portageville comes back out on defense. Charleston comes out. It's like Owen still at their quarterback in their snap, receiving their snaps for this play. It looks like the ball's going to be placed at about the 48-yard line in Portageville territory.
First attempt from the 48-yard line.
Minute 54 left in the first quarter, 25 seconds on the play clock. You got, it's like twins to the bottom of your screen, one in the backfield.
Charleston's still trying to make their decision here. They're kind of looking to the sideline, see what they're going to do. They're lined up back in the shotgun.
Owens takes the snap. He hands off to number 20 for the Blue Jays. He gets out to about the 45-yard line before he's brought down.
It's a good 3-4 yard gain.
It's going to be Tim Frazier for the Charleston Blue Jays. Number 20 is Tim Frazier.
Brought down by Mason Adams on that run. Now they're at about the looks like they're 47-yard line, 46.
47-yard line in Portageville Bulldog territory. They gained about a yard or two on that play.
So it's going to be second and about 7 for Charleston here.
Still working on what play they're going to get in. Looks like the coach is giving them the signals. It's one out to the top, one receiver at the top of your screen, 2 at the bottom. Owens in shotgun. And he takes the snap. He's like he's going to keep it up the middle.
It comes down to the bottom of the field here.
Gets about a yard. That's going to be, looks like Mason Adams in on that play again. Also, number 5 is going to be Houston Parton.
Mason Adams is doing a great job. He's covering some ground.
Mason is that all-around athlete that you just want on any ball team. He can play defense. He can play offense.
Yeah, he's set up in the linebacker and in linebacker position. They get past the defensive line, and he's there waiting on him. It's worked out good so far.
35 seconds to go in the first quarter. 23 seconds on the play clock. It's like same formation. Owen's looking at what play he wants to call. He's in the shotgun.
We're at about 3rd and 6 yards, just inside Portageville territory.
Sends one in motion. That's going to be
Owens drops back to pass. It's incomplete.
Way overthrown to number 22 there. That's going to be TJ Ferries.
For the Bluejays.
It's going to bring up 4th down and about 6. 10 seconds left in the first quarter. Got to wonder, are they going to go for this or are they going to punt it?
Well, they're lining up in the same shotgun formation. See what's going to happen here.
It's like he's bringing them in just a little tighter. He's normally had a couple receivers split out. Looks like they're all in tight shotgun formation.
They're making some adjustments. Play clock still running. We're still 20 seconds on the play clock. Owens going to take the snap.
Drops back. It's like he tried to get rid of it there. It's going to be incomplete. It's going to be Portageville ball, 1st and 10. And 3.6 seconds left in the first quarter. Let's go ahead. Let's stay right here. Let's finish out the quarter. Let's talk about what happened. Joel, you want to run us through kind of where we're at to this point as far as the Charleston receiving the kick, getting it, and Portageville making a stop?
Yeah, that was Charleston's best reception of a kickoff so far. Off the initial, just a good 20, 30-yard game from where the ball was received. They ended up right just inside Portageville territory, but really couldn't make any progress whatsoever. Instead of punting, just opted to go for the first down with about 4th and 7 and incomplete pass. We're back with Portageville taking the snap.
Mason drops back. He almost got Smith in the back. He just bobbled it and dropped it, couldn't come up with it. That's going to end the first quarter of play.
Your score,
So we'll go on break for a few seconds, and then we'll be back for Portageville High School.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
For over 100 years, Stoneville Cotton has helped farmers stay strong and win their growing seasons, delivering protection against key weeds and insects to maximize their yield potential. For more information, visit our website. Stoneville Cotton, own the early.
Does your business need, literally anything? When we founded CNS Cleaning Supply, our goal was simple. Become a one-stop shop for anything and everything your operation might want. From car care to condiments, mops to markers, soaps to staplers, and everything in between. Which is a lot. CNS has got you covered. Give Delane Beckwith a call at 573-217-0104 or visit cscleaningsupply.com to get set up with, well, literally everything. Tell them Delane sent you.
Welcome back, everyone, to Aycorp Sports. I'm Corey Sis, Joey Harrison in the broadcast booth, bringing you. We are live from the Portageville High School, Portageville Bulldogs, Charleston Bluejays. We are about to start the second quarter. Portageville's got a 14-0 lead over the Charleston Bluejays, and Joey's going to walk us through kind of what happened in that first quarter. We're going to recap it for you.
You had 2 kickoffs, correction. The first opening kickoff of the game by Portageville, really kind of mishandled by Charleston. And they're really starting behind the 8 ball. They're starting inside their own 20-yard line every time, and it's making it hard. Portageville's able to capitalize both times, score. But, Charleston really broke it loose that last time and got from about the 20-yard line all the way up to midfield, just inside Portageville territory. Just really could not advance past that Portageville defense.
Yeah, Portageville defense is playing pretty tough tonight. Of course, you say 14-0. How's Charleston defense playing pretty tough? But their defensive line is really holding Jamarion Smith from breaking his long runs that he would normally break.
You've got a big-time player like that. He's going to have some field to run, and he's really had no field to run in. He's been inside that 20-yard line.
And they're playing good coverage with the pass. It looks like Adams is still coming out in shotgun. He takes the snap. He hands it off to Jamarion Smith up the middle. He's nowhere to go.
It's just more evidence of the good ball that Charleston's defensive line is playing. They're really stopping Smith coming up the middle, which is something to be said for them.
They've looked at film. They've definitely studied him. They are playing very good defense against a very good athlete tonight.
There's no doubt about that.
It's like it's going to bring up 3rd and 10. It's like twins to the bottom of your screen. Single receiver to the top of your screen. Adams in shotgun. Snap. He takes a snap. He drops back. It's going to be Nice pass deflection. That was intended receiver Bo Hunter Warren. It's going to be broken up. It's number 2 for the Blue Jays. It's going to be Byron Jones. And that was good coverage.
Byron Jones was on him, and Bo Hunter Warren ran a great route, but he just had a defender out there with him. There's nothing he could do. That was just really good pass defense.
And that goes back to what we were saying, that Charleston's actually playing really good defense, both on the line, their linebackers, and that was great coverage.
Yeah, don't let the 14-0 score at this point fool you about Charleston's defense. There's something to be said for all the work they put in tonight to keep it to where we're at.
We're at 4th and 10. Looks like no signs of a punt. Mason Adams in the backfield. Looks like Portageville's lined up to go for it. Got Twins at the bottom of your screen, and like we're going to have a timeout, Portageville. And we're going to take a few seconds as well. We'll catch you back at the start of the series.
By the Bulldogs.
Back here at Portageville High School for Aycorp Media's broadcast coverage of the Portageville Bulldogs and Charleston Bluejays. Got 14-0 in the second quarter, 11-18. And Joey, you want to?
Yeah, we're here at about the 45-yard line. It's Portageville's at their own 45. 4th and 10. They've really been able to get nothing going here against Charleston's defense in this drive. It's going to be interesting to see what happens here. They called a timeout right before that last snap of the series. So they're back here at 4th and 10, going to try to make something happen. They're not setting up for the punt.
It looks like he brought them in tight. Looks like he may have a receiver or 2 receivers out to the top of your screen, but Adams is still in shotgun. Smith on his hip. He drops back. And he has Carson Bradley deep. Bradley still on his feet. He's going to be down about the 20-yard line. That was a great play by Mason Adams.
Great pass, great reception. Bradley ran a great route. Looked like a post coming back to the middle, and Adams hit him perfectly.
So we're going to bring up a 1st down, 10 for the Portageville Bulldogs. They're going to be inside, just inside of the 20, about the 21-yard line of Charleston Bluejays.
Yeah, they're back in shotgun. Number 4, Carson Bradley in motion. He pitches to the outside to number 24, Jamarion Smith.
Smith still on his feet, makes a couple good moves. He's still on his feet, coming
Smith
back across the field.
He's coming to the bottom of the field. He's just about got it open all the way to the corner.
And he's going to be in for a Bulldog touchdown.
Smith ducking and dodging for the touchdown.
That was a great field vision by Jamarion Smith. Cut it across, didn't have anything there, came back across the side of the field, and that was those big plays that we were talking about. Jamarion Smith is very dangerous and capable of.
That's right. You can't be scared once you meet some resistance there and you see some open field to go for it, and he did. He really cut up the back of that the defensive backs that were trying to bring him down.
You know, I was talking to Jamarion's dad before the game, and he mentioned that Jamarion gets to go to Nashville, play in an All-American Bowl in January, and he just proved why he gets to do that.
Yeah, he's no doubt, again, one of the premier rushers in Southeast Missouri. Looks like the Portageville's extra point's going to be good. It's going to be 21-0 Portageville, 10:43 left in the second quarter.
And we will be back in 30.
Your score to Bulldogs 21.
Back here at Portageville High School, your Bulldogs are up 21-0 over the Charleston Bluejays. I'm Corey Sisk in the broadcast booth with Joey Higgerson. And Joey, you want to tell us kind of what we got going on with Aycorp?
Yeah, Aycorp Media's got an interview coming up with Jadis Jones. Of course, Jadis Jones, one of the premier athletes in the area, not only in football but also in basketball. There's a lot of big question marks where he's going to end up in college. Coming up on Friday, October 20th, Aycorp Media will be doing an interview with Jadis Jones to talk about the process and which college he may end up choosing at the end of all this.
Yeah, I know there was talk about Coastal Carolina. I don't know if he actually signed with them or not, but definitely Jadis is Jadis is he's an all-around athlete, good football player, even better basketball player in my opinion, but he's definitely one to watch for the next level.
Yeah, there's no doubt about that.
Portageville back to kick. Carson Bradley, he kicks it deep. And it's going to be a bobbled kick, and Charleston's going to fall on it about the 28-yard line, and that goes back. They had two bobbles on their receptions, and then they had one good reception that got them positive yardage inside the 50, and now we're back to where they bobbled that one. And
yeah, you know, the value of special teams cannot be overstated because they're really setting up good. They're putting Charleston in a bad position every single series. So it's really hard for Charleston to get traction and come out of their own territory.
Charleston coming out. Looks like got Twins to the top of your screen. So Owen still taking the snaps. They better snap this quick or they're going to get a delay of game. It looks like he just got it off. And they're stuffed in the backfield.
Looks like it went to number 21, Jay Robinson, but just really no gain on that play.
Yeah,
several other Bulldogs.
Like Jacob Altice was in there on that. Looks like Mason Adams and A.J. Larry was another one that was in on that. Just Portageville's coming through that line, and I tell you, it's been a showcase of which defensive line is better.
Yeah, there's no doubt. There's been, one good run by Jamarion Smith in this game, one significant run, we'll say, by Jamarion Smith in this game, but there's been no big running plays, and I think a lot of that's attributed to the defensive lines on both teams.
Yeah, the defensive lines is definitely playing a good ball game tonight. We're at 9:59, second quarter, 21-0 Portageville Bulldogs. Owens line up with the snap.
Yeah, they're 2nd and 10 on about Charleston's own 30-yard line. We're running down close on the play clock again.
Looks like it's a double handoff, but he goes nowhere. He's just stopped in the backfield again by Portageville Bulldogs. That's going to be, looks like number 6, Mason Adams.
Play on the ball by number 68, Connor Jeffries.
Number 68, Connor Jeffries. It looks like number 50 was also in on that.
Yeah, I think that was number 22 for Charleston, T.J. Ferry's trying to make the run. Just really no forward progress. I think they're going to end up at about 3rd and 12 at this point.
3rd and 12, 9:22, 24 seconds on the play clock. Charleston's coming out. Twins at the bottom of your screen, a single receiver at the top of your screen.
Charleston's going to have to make something happen here. They're deep inside their own territory, about 3rd and 12.
Owens in shotgun. Takes the snap. It looks like he's just going to keep it. He's
going to run it. He's going to the outside. He's making some good progress. I don't think he's not going to get the first down.
Charleston's going to stop him at the original line of scrimmage. 4th down and 10. And it brings up the question, do you punt if you're Charleston Bluejays? The smart decision would be to punt, but do you think they're going to punt or are they going to line up and go for it?
Yeah, there's been some surprising moves here by both teams as far as they're going to punt, they're going to go for it. So neither would really surprise me at this point from Charleston.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to take this opportunity.
Looks like they may be punting. Looks like number 31 is back there for Charleston. It's going to be Zachariah Thomas.
Zachariah Thomas is going to line up to punt.
They are in punt formation. Looks like Jamarion Smith back deep for the Bulldogs to receive.
Kind of midfield, you got Houston Parton. May take a shorter punt. It's a good snap and a good kick.
It's a very good punt by the Blue Jays. Smith picks it up. He takes it.
He dodges one Charleston defender, and he's making some progress down the field now.
He makes a move. He cuts it to the outside of the field. He may return this one. It's down to about the 40-yard line, the 30-yard line. He's still on his feet, cuts back.
He's still breaking tackles. We're at about Charleston's 30-yard line.
Charleston's 30-yard line.
Smith with the long return to the 30-yard
He made a great return. Of course, I think if we counted the side-to-side yardage, that would have been he would have had a lot more yardage in the books.
I think what's most impressive to me as I'm watching that run is he's not running 100% full speed straight down the field. He's being very smart. He's got his head up. He's looking at the people in front of him, and he's dodging the tackles. I mean, he knows what kind of runner he is, and he's going to play that to his advantage.
It's almost like he jogs, he cuts it up, and then as soon as he finds an opening, he turns on the jets.
Yeah,
out on the field.
Jamarion Smith, his dad, Dickie Smith, he was a great athlete. His uncle, Ricky Smith, I actually played with at New Madrid County Central, probably in his time, around the year 99, 2000, one of the best backs in Southeast Missouri. A lot of people say one of the best backs we've ever had in Southeast Missouri. So it's obviously genetic. He's got it. and he is a great running back.
Yeah, Jamarion is probably one of the best running backs in the area. Now you've got Caden Minner from New Madrid County Central. Last I heard on him, he's kind of fighting an injury, so he's been out a couple of weeks. But
yeah, and I think that's been a big loss for New Madrid County Central.
It's been a big loss for New Madrid. Of course, they got B.J. Williamson and Jadis Jones that can step up, play any position on the field. But with Minner being out, that's definitely a loss for them.
Yeah, you got two primary teams in New Madrid County, football teams, New Madrid and Portageville, and they both really had some great classes coming out the last couple of years, stacked with really good athletes.
And the Portageville-New Madrid game last year that was broadcast by Aycorp Media here, it was a good game. I think New Madrid County Central pulled that off by
it was close.
Maybe 12 points. It's just a testament to the improvement that Portageville has made.
Oh, no doubt.
And the coaching that Tyler Forhart has brought to New Madrid County.
Well, we're going to have a rematch coming up soon. I know here in a couple weeks we got New Madrid Portageville at New Madrid.
That's right. It'll be a different ball game at New Madrid. They're always tough to play. Mason drops back. He throws it down. It looks like it is.
Looks like it's caught
for Bo Hunter Warren. That's going to be a Portageville touchdown.
The catch is good for Bo Hunter Warren.
That was a big play by Mason Adams and Bo Hunter Warren.
27-0 Portageville. 7:36 left in the second quarter, and run us down through that play, Joey.
Yeah, that was a big-time pass from Mason Adams. Dropped back, found Bo Hunter Warren straight down the field, and he was not wide open. He was definitely able to pick it out from around some defenders, so it was a great job.
He had some coverage on him, no doubt. Looks like the kicking block is coming out onto the field, so Carson Bradley back to get this extra point off.
I think like Corey said, right now we're sitting at 27-0 Portageville. See if they can get this extra point, make it 28. And they'll be kicking back to Charleston with 7:36 left in the half.
Snap is underway. Bradley, it's blocked. That field goal is blocked. It's not going to be good. 27-0, 7:36 left in the second quarter. We'll be back in 30 seconds.
Portageville Bulldogs.
Julep, julep, julep.
If more than not on the back of your vehicle, you paid too much.
Welcome back to Portageville High School. I'm Corey Says, Joey Higginson for Aycorp Media, broadcast of high school football. Portageville Bulldogs versus the Charleston Bluejays. It's 27-0, 7:36 left in the second quarter. We've had a lot to happen so far.
Yeah, both teams really, again, was what we talked about earlier. Even though it's 27-0, don't let that necessarily fool you. Charleston's been put in some bad spots. Portageville's been doing a great job on special teams, and they've been making some big offensive plays.
Big offensive plays, no doubt. Jamarion Smith ripped off a huge run, got them at where they were at. Another huge punt return, of course, that set up the Mason Adams, Bo Hunter Warren connection for a touchdown. Carson Bradley out with the getting ready for the kickoff.
Carson Bradley has been has delivered kicks about as good as you could want him up to this point in the game.
Delivered good kicks. He had a great catch in the middle of the field.
We'll see if Portageville can put the pressure back on Charleston, get them back down deep in their own territory like they have most of the game.
It's like 4 Tamaris Crumble back and Jay Robinson still back deep for the Blue Jays. And here comes Bradley with the kick. Still another good deep kick. Going to be Jay Robinson with the field. He's up midfield.
He's making some good progress. He's broke several tackles. He's probably going to be brought down about looks like about the Charleston 45-yard line.
And when they make a good reception on that kickoff, they are making great positive yardage upfield, and that's the second one that's been returnable that they've gotten to midfield.
When they get it in their hands, they're definitely making some progress. They had a couple little false starts there, bobbled a few as they right off the kickoff, but if they can make a clean reception, they're going to have some forward yardage.
Charleston coming back out. Looks like same formation that we've seen. Like they're bringing it in. Nobody out wide. They're going to be breaking in. It's like maybe the wishbone formation. I can't really. They got 3 backs. Owen's taking the snap. He keeps it, and he goes to the outside.
He's got 24, Jamarion Smith, right on his tail coming around the sideline.
It's like he's going to gain about 6 yards on that. He can be brought down at about the 48-yard line, Portageville's 48-yard line.
It's going to bring it to about 2nd and 4.
Getting it out to midfield, at about 50-yard line out to midfield. 2nd and 4 for the Blue Jays.
We're right at 7 minutes left in the half. It's 27-0 Portageville at this point. Right at about the 50-yard line.
27 seconds on the play clock. Blue Jays is really using that clock to their advantage. They're taking that. They're waiting to the last second on that play clock before they make any snaps.
There's definitely two differing styles here as far as how the play clock concerned. Portageville likes to come in and just keep the pressure on, get the ball moving. Charleston's really being methodical. Let's just see if it can pay off for them here in a first down.
Owens with the snap. He keeps it out to the outside.
Almost brought down in the backfield.
He's gonna gain about two yards on it. It's gonna be 2nd and 4th. He's gonna be stopped just at about the 46-yard line.
Yeah, they're at the point Owens just having to grind out some good hard runs and try to break a few tackles and just push the ball forward a couple yards at a time. But it's going to bring them to about 3rd and 2. It'd be interesting to see if they can convert this to the first down. It's going to be crucial for Charleston at this point. They're just past the 50-yard line inside Portageville territory. They really need a first down here.
Yeah, with under 6 minutes to go in the half, they're going to have to get a first down and try to score and go into halftime with somewhat on the board, somewhat in the ball game.
Yeah, because in the second half, Portageville's going to be receiving the kick, so they really want to get on the scoreboard here.
Owens with the snap. He keeps it. Quarterback
He's going to take it right up the middle. Almost no gain, if possibly for a short loss.
They're going to stop him. They're going to stop him about the same. It's going to be 4th and 1 for the Blue Jays. I thought they would give him a little bit of forward progress there, but it looks like they stop him about the line of scrimmage, maybe a couple inches.
The Blue Jays are just inside Portageville territory. I would think they're probably going to go for it here, just seeing the time left on the clock. They really want to get some points on the board before we start that second half.
Yeah, so let's set the scene here at Vic Reeves Field. It is 27-0, Portageville Bulldogs. We've got 5 minutes left in the half. Charleston Blue Jays has possession. It's 4th and about 1 just inside the Portageville territory. And Owens keeps it, and it looks like he's going to go up the middle. He's got a first down. He's going to be brought down about the 45-yard line. It's going to be number 3 for Portageville.
Short gain on the play, but it is
Xavion Bogan on the tackle.
Xavion Bogan.
You know, if not for Owens up to this point, we wouldn't have much forward progress by Charleston. But Owens is really doing a good job. At some point, if he doesn't find a receiver, he's just running up the gut and seeing what he can do.
Yeah, at 3 yards at a time. I mean, you get 3 yards at a time, you're going to get that first down.
That's right.
And that seems what he's doing. He's just chipping away at it. He's really just keeping the ball himself, trying to make something happen, trying to get them on the board. He's still back in the shotgun. Got 1 receiver to the bottom of your screen, 3 back set. It's like it's going to be a pretty decent run.
Decent gain. Looks like there's a flag in the backfield.
By Jay Robinson. There is going to be a flag down. Makes you wonder if it's not some type of holding call, and it's going to be holding on Charleston. It's going to bring them back.
That's a bad one to lose right there. Had some decent gain on that play. It's going to bring them back to – we'll see what the officials call here.
It's going to be holding on the Blue Jays. It's going to bring them back. You know, you had a decent run on that. It could have very easily been a 2nd and 3, 2nd and 4, and now you're back at a 1st and a 15.
Yeah, that's Charleston's kind of worked themselves into a spot here. They're going to need a big play. We're at 4:22 in the first half. Charleston's still trying to get on the board here against this Portageville defense.
First down and 20 yards to go. Be Charleston ball. They're out single receiver to the bottom of your screen. It's like they've got a receiver about the middle of your screen, a 2-back set. Owens with the snap. He hands it off. Oh, he keeps it. Spin move. Doesn't. About 3 yards.
Several other Bulldogs.
It's going to be brought down. Mason Adams.
Including Chris Durden.
That was a good play action by Owens. I decided to take it running up the middle. A short gain there would not have been a bad game, but they're still at 2nd and probably 18.
Yeah, you add that run to the previous run that got called back. I mean, you've got a first down easy.
Penalties definitely hurting Charleston so far in this game. That's 2 really penalties at crucial times. earlier in the game, had a face mask that set them back. A holding penalty this time, put them at 2nd and 20 and really caused them some problems. Right now they're about 2nd and I'd say 18 maybe.
17, 18.
On the 50-yard line right at midfield.
Got 3:09 left in the half.
Owens takes it. He's back up the middle. This time for a good gain. He almost broke loose. That looks like, you can't see from here.
Looks like he's going to be at about the 39-yard line.
I think that was number 22, Bo Hunter Warren, on the stop.
Bo Hunter came in and definitely saved a first down. It's looking at about 3rd and.
I'd say we're 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6.
Yeah, Portageville's clock was at 40, but that definitely was not it. It's about 3rd and 6. But if Bo Hunter Warren wouldn't have got that tackle, I'm not so sure Owens would not have broke that for even longer, maybe even a touchdown.
Yeah, that was a good save. And we've had Charleston lines back up. We have offsides on the defense.
If that's the case, that's going to give them another penalty that's costly. Looks like maybe an automatic first down for the Blue Jays, and that's the second time they've had Portageville to jump and got an automatic first down.
Yeah, it's going to put them 1st and 10 at Portageville's 39-yard line.
2:25 left in the second quarter. 1st and 10 Blue Jays, 27-0 Portageville Bulldogs on top. 13 seconds on the play clock.
Charleston's still taking their time here, letting the clock run.
The Blue Jays Owens takes the snap. He keeps it. He's out to the outside.
It's almost brought down to the backfield. Several Portageville defenders meet him right at the line of scrimmage.
Bogan's in on that tackle. Mason Adams.
Yeah, looks number 68, Connor Jeffries.
Jeffries got up on that pile.
And I believe Mason Adams.
We're at 1:50 left at half. It's like second. It's like no gain. He didn't get anything on that. 2nd and 10, Blue Jays. 1:43 left in the first half. And Portageville still just kind of letting the clock wind down.
It's the play clock's running. We're at 20 seconds. Minute 30 on the game clock. Still 27-0 Portageville.
And it looks like Owens are getting the call from the coach. Comes back. You got 2 receivers at the top of your screen, 1 at the bottom. No back set.
Looks like probably going to be a timeout, Charleston. They're running real short on the play clock, down to about 2 to 3 seconds.
Timeout, Blue Jays. Hey, we'll see you guys in 30 seconds. We're going to take one as well.
NextEra Energy Resources is the world's largest generator of renewable energy from the wind and sun, and a world leader in energy storage. Since 2016, NextEra Energy Resources has invested more than $339 million in Missouri to fuel local economic growth. Today, our company owns and operates one wind energy facility in the state and is looking to invest even more in the Show Me State. We are committed to being a trusted community partner and look forward to providing affordable, clean, renewable energy for generations of Missourians to come.
Welcome back to Aycorp Media broadcast of Portageville High School, Charleston Blue Jays. Well,
it's 27-0 Portageville right now. Charleston just hadn't been able to get anything going offensively. Had a few good runs. Been plagued with some penalties here that really hurt them. We're at 1:12 on the game clock until the half. Portageville's set to receive at the beginning of the second half, so Charleston's really in a spot here. They need to make something happen. About 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Yeah, and you know they've been very methodical with the clock, the usage of the clock. You would think that being down in this situation, 27-0, you got little over a minute left at halftime. They would be trying to hurry up, rush things, and try to get a score in before they went into the locker room.
Yeah, it may not be the best use of their time here, but they're really thinking about what they're going to do and see if they can make something happen. Again, it's 2nd and 10 at the 35-yard line on Portageville's 35-yard line.
Owens back in the shotgun. 1 receiver at the bottom of your screen, 2 at the top. It sends 1 in motion. Like maybe a bobble on the snap, but he was able to hand it off. That's going to be the number 21, Jay Robinson.
That's a good run.
Big hit by number 22, Bo Hunter Warren.
He gets out to about the 29-yard line.
Number 22, Bo Hunter Warren on the stop. Charleston defender a little slow getting up, but he's on the sideline now. Looks like Porterfield's taking a timeout.
Yeah, Tillard's going to take a timeout. A minute left in the half. We're going to go ahead. We'll just keep it right here. 27-0 Portageville. Let's set the scene up. Let's kind of recap of everything that's happened up to this point with with Portageville's defense, Charleston's offense.
You know, it's what we've talked about. Kind of the tail of this game in a lot of ways has been the special teams and some great kicks by Portageville, also some great kick returns. Portageville's really putting them in a bad spot on every kickoff, and it's shown. It's really put Charleston's offense kind of under pressure here, and they just haven't been able to get out of their own territory.
Yeah, and I'm like you. I think they need to use the clock better to their advantage. If they had a lead, I could see them kind of taking their time, but they're down 27-0 with a minute left in the first half. They need to get something rolling here. But while we have a second before we get going again, I'm going to announce tonight's game sponsor. We would like to give a big thank you to our game sponsor for tonight's game, Focus Bank, an innovative mix of old-fashioned first-name-based customer service combined with the state-of-the-art banking products and services. Focus Bank serving Southeast Missouri and Northwest Arkansas.
Yeah, and you know, before we get started, I want to mention again, Aycorp Media will be doing an interview with Jadis Jones, Manor County Central's standout athlete, October 20th with Aycorp Media. He is verbally committed to Coastal Carolina for football. Not sure if he's going to stick with that when National Signing Day gets here.
The sky's the limits for that kid. He can go absolutely anywhere he wants.
It's Owens again on the run. Owens is taking up the middle, making some slow progress.
Tackled by a whole pack of
It's
Bulldogs.
like he just shy of the first down. And we're going to have another timeout with Portageville. That's going to be their third and final timeout for the half. 47 seconds left in the first half, 27-0. We'll take a quick break as well.
My name is Kevin Rossville. I'm a farmer from Prairie County, Arkansas. Been farming since 1991. Started farming with my father-in-law when I got married. We've been raising rice ever since. We've all been looking for something for a change for years. And I think this 263L is going to be the next and up-and-coming thing for us. It's really going to work well on a lot of different ground and a lot of different farms around here.
Dynagro 263L, available exclusively at Nutrient Ag Solutions.
And welcome back to Portageville High School. 47 seconds left. First half, 27-0. Portageville Bulldogs on top of the Charleston Bluejays. We have fourth and short, about one for the Blue Jays. They're inside Portageville territory.
Both teams have burned up their timeouts, so we're inside the Portageville 30, maybe around the 25-yard line. So we're 47 seconds left on the clock. I'd say we're going to see this thing play out. Portageville's set to receive in the second half. It'll be interesting to see if Charleston can get on the board here before halftime.
Yeah, they're going to have to get something going. It's 20 seconds on the play clock. Owens out taking the snaps. You got two receivers to the bottom of your screen, one to the top. Zero back set.
Owens takes the snap.
Yeah, he's going to keep it. He's going to be brought down. I don't know if he got that off or if they're going to call that a sack. But either way, it's going to be Carson Bradley bringing him down in the backfield.
Yeah, that was a lot of pressure coming from Portageville's defense. Not a lot Owens could do there.
By the Bulldogs.
So it's going to be a turnover on downs.
That'll be
Portageville first and 10 at their own, like about their own 30-yard line, 31-yard line, 29-yard line maybe. 31.
Portageville pretty deep inside their own territory here, but, you know, it's time to go for broke. You got 40 seconds left in the first half. They're up 27-0. It's time for a big playmaker, Jamarion Smith, Mason Adams. Some of these guys, they've been hitting for some of these long passes. It's time for something to happen here. See if they can take an even bigger lead going into halftime.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see if Coach Penrod goes for an impressive playmaker or if he's just going to have Adams to line up, take a knee. Adams in gun, twins to the bottom of your screen. He drops back. Like he's going to keep it, but he's not going to go anywhere. He can be stopped in the backfield by Charleston. That's going to be number 58 for the Blue Jays.
That's Charles David.
Charles David.
Just more good work. Again, we're at 27-0 at this point, but it's still good work by Charleston's defensive line. You can tell Portageville they're going to try to take advantage. We got 20 seconds left. The clock's still running. 30 seconds left on the play clock, but they're about ready to take the snap.
Adams back in gun. 14 seconds left. He's got the snap. We got flag on the field. Probably going to be a false start on the Bulldogs.
False start on the play.
So it's going to back them up 5.
Yeah, had a lot of pressure coming from Charleston there. Had linebackers blitz into the backfield. Like you said, it's going to drop them back another 5 yards. It's going to bring us to about second and 20 at this point. Porterfield's on their own 30-yard line. Correction. They're about on their own 20-yard line.
Down to 5 seconds left in the half, 20 seconds on the play clock.
And they've
Adams
got the snap off.
And he
goes
finds
to
Jamarion Smith.
Well, let's see what happens here. He's got some wide open field.
and he's going to be brought down just inside of the 35-yard line.
That's a good play by number 31, Zachary Thomas with Charleston.
That's going to put us at the end of the first half. It's going to be 27-0 Portageville Bulldogs over the Charleston Bluejays. We've seen a lot of good football. 27-0, you ask, well, how are they playing good defense? I don't think the credit of the 27 points that Portageville scored, we can discredit the defensive linemen for Charleston Bluejays on that, because they have really held Jamarion Smith to.
Yeah, I don't think you can put that 27 points on Charleston's defense necessarily as much as their failure to really get out of the gate on special teams. Their offense is really starting off at a bad position every time deep inside their own territory.
That's right. We will be back in about 15 minutes. I'm Corey Sis, Joey Higgerson, Aycorp Media. Thank you for listening to Portageville Bulldog and Charleston Bluejays football.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
For over 100 years, Stoneville Cotton has helped farmers stay strong and win their growing seasons, delivering protection against key weeds and insects to maximize their yield potential. For more information, visit our website. Stoneville Cotton, own the early.
If more than not on the back of your vehicle, you paid too much.
NextEra Energy Resources is the world's largest generator of renewable energy from the wind and sun, and a world leader in energy storage. Since 2016, NextEra Energy Resources has invested more than $339 million in Missouri to fuel local economic growth. Today, our company owns and operates one wind energy facility in the state and is looking to invest even more in the Show Me State. We are committed to being a trusted community partner and look forward to providing affordable, clean, renewable energy for generations of Missourians to come.
My name is Kevin Rossville. I'm a farmer from Prairie County, Arkansas. Been farming since 1991. Started farming with my father-in-law when I got married. We've been raising rice ever since. We've all been looking for something for a change for years. And I think this 263L is going to be the next and up-and-coming thing for us. It's really going to work well on a lot of different ground and a lot of different farms around here.
Dynagrow 263L, available exclusively at Nutrient Ag Solutions.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care while making our patients feel welcome in our warm and friendly atmosphere. With locations throughout Southeast Missouri, we provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to anyone and everyone that may need it. Visit SEMO Health Network for your wellness exams, COVID and flu vaccinations, lab services, dental exams, counseling, and more. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
When we look, we listen. When we evaluate, we understand. We get you to the right number without treating you like one. At Southeast Primary Care, we know your relationship with your doctor is one of the keys to get you better and keep you well. Our network of providers connects you to the brightest minds and latest technologies. It's a healthy relationship. Southeast Primary Care, always by your side.
At Young Real Estate, we're Southeast Missouri, just like you.
We are parents.
We are teachers.
We are grandparents.
We are active in our community.
We are patriots.
Serving all of Southeast Missouri, and we are here for you.
We are young.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Growing cotton in the Mid-South is hard work. As a farmer, you make tough decisions every day. Choosing a cotton variety shouldn't be one of them. Next-gen brand varieties from Americot are bred specifically for cotton growers like you. We're 100% independent and farmer-owned. Plant cotton that works as hard as you do. Americot. All we do is cotton, all the time. Does your business need, literally anything? When we founded CNS Cleaning Supply, our goal was simple. Become a one-stop shop for anything and everything your operation might want. From car care to condiments, mops to markers, soaps to staplers, and everything in between. Which is a lot. CNS has got you covered. Give Delane Beckwith a call at 573-217-0104 or visit cscleaningsupply.com to get set up with, well, literally everything. Tell them Delane sent you.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
For over 100 years, Stoneville Cotton has helped farmers stay strong and win their growing seasons, delivering protection against key weeds and insects to maximize their yield potential. For more information, visit our website. Stoneville Cotton, own the early.
If more than not on the back of your vehicle, you paid too much.
NextEra Energy Resources is the world's largest generator of renewable energy from the wind and sun and a world leader in energy storage. Since 2016, NextEra Energy Resources has invested more than $339 million in Missouri to fuel local economic growth. Today, our company owns and operates one wind energy facility in the state and is looking to invest even more in the Show Me State. We are committed to being a trusted community partner and look forward to providing affordable, clean, renewable energy for generations of Missourians to come.
My name is Kevin Rossville. I'm a farmer from Prairie County, Arkansas. Been farming since 1991. Started farming with my father-in-law when I got married. We've been raising rice ever since. We've all been looking for something for a change for years. And I think this 263L is going to be the next and up and coming thing for us. It's really going to work well on a lot of different ground and a lot of different farms around here.
Dynagrow 263L, available exclusively at Nutrient Ag Solutions.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care while making our patients feel welcome in our warm and friendly atmosphere. With locations throughout Southeast Missouri, we provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to anyone and everyone that may need it. Visit SEMO Health Network for your wellness exams, COVID and flu vaccinations, lab services, dental exams, counseling, and more. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
When we look, we listen. When we evaluate, we understand. We get you to the right number without treating you like one. At Southeast Primary Care, we know your relationship with your doctor is one of the keys to get you better and keep you well. Our network of providers connects you to the brightest minds and latest technologies. It's a healthy relationship. Southeast Primary Care, always by your side.
At Young Real Estate, we're Southeast Missouri, just like you.
We are parents.
We are teachers.
We are grandparents.
We are active in our community.
We are patriots.
Serving all of Southeast Missouri, and we are here for you.
We are young.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Growing cotton in the Mid-South is hard work. As a farmer, you make tough decisions every day. Choosing a cotton variety shouldn't be one of them. Next-gen brand varieties from Americot are bred specifically for cotton growers like you. We're 100% independent and farmer-owned. Plant cotton that works as hard as you do. Americot. All we do is cotton, all the time. Does your business need, literally anything? When we founded CNS Cleaning Supply, our goal was simple. Become a one-stop shop for anything and everything your operation might want. From car care to condiments, mops to markers, soaps to staplers, and everything in between. Which is a lot. CNS has got you covered. Give Delane Beckwith a call at 573-217-0104 or visit cscleaningsupply.com to get set up with, well, literally everything. Tell them Delane sent you.
Mathis Funeral Home of Dexter and Bernie strives to provide their community with the accommodations and services needed to relieve your family during times of loss. For more information, give them a call and see how Mathis Funeral Home can help meet your expectations in celebrating your loved ones.
For over 100 years, Stoneville Cotton has helped farmers stay strong and win their growing seasons, delivering protection against key weeds and insects to maximize their yield potential. For more information, visit our website. Stoneville Cotton, own the early.
If more than not on the back of your vehicle, you paid too much.
NextEra Energy Resources is the world's largest generator of renewable energy from the wind and sun and a world leader in energy storage. Since 2016, NextEra Energy Resources has invested more than $339 million in Missouri to fuel local economic growth. Today, our company owns and operates one wind energy facility in the state and is looking to invest even more in the Show Me State. We are committed to being a trusted community partner and look forward to providing affordable, clean, renewable energy for generations of Missourians to come.
My name is Kevin Rossville. I'm a farmer from Prairie County, Arkansas. Been farming since 1991. Started farming with my father-in-law when I got married. We've been raising rice ever since. We've all been looking for something for a change for years. And I think this 263L is going to be the next and up-and-coming thing for us. It's really going to work well on a lot of different ground and a lot of different farms around here.
Dynagro 263L, available exclusively at Nutrient Ag Solutions.
At SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care while making our patients feel welcome in our warm and friendly atmosphere. With locations throughout Southeast Missouri, we provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to anyone and everyone that may need it. Visit SEMO Health Network for your wellness exams, COVID and flu vaccinations, lab services, dental exams, counseling, and more. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
When we look, we listen. When we evaluate, we understand. We get you to the right number without treating you like one. At Southeast Primary Care, we know your relationship with your doctor is one of the keys to get you better and keep you well. Our network of providers connects you to the brightest minds and latest technologies. It's a healthy relationship. Southeast Primary Care, always by your side.
At Young Real Estate, we're Southeast Missouri, just like you.
We are parents.
We are teachers.
We are grandparents.
We are active in our community.
We are patriots.
Serving all of Southeast Missouri, and we are here for you.
We are young.
At Focus Bank, we understand your community because it's our community too. With branches across Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas, Focus Bank offers services such as fraud protection, really free checking, and mobile banking that lets you bank simply and securely, anytime, anywhere. Stop by any of our branches or visit us online to open an account today. Plus, you'll receive an awesome free gift just from opening your really free checking account. And when you refer someone who opens an account, you'll both receive a gift. Focus Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Growing cotton in the Mid-South is hard work. As a farmer, you make tough decisions every day. Choosing a cotton variety shouldn't be one of them. Next-gen brand varieties from Americot are bred specifically for cotton growers like you. We're 100% independent and farmer-owned. Plant cotton that works as hard as you do. Americot. All we do is cotton, all the time.
Welcome back to Aycorp Media, their broadcast of the Portageville High School Bulldogs and the Charleston Bluejays. We are at Portageville High School. I'm Corey Siss, Joey Higgerson, and we had a great first half. It's 27-0 Portageville Bulldogs. Defensively, the game's not been played it's not been played great, but it's not been played bad. You ask how that could happen with 27-0, but I mean, they've held Jamarion Smith from his big runs. Mason Adams was able to get off a pretty good pass to Carson Bradley. But other than that, I mean, it's just been short gains, and the special teams is killing them.
Yeah, we've talked about that a couple times, that it looks like the special teams is really what's made this game for Portageville up to this point, that they're sticking Charleston deep down in their own territory to start out every single time. And Charleston is really struggling at points to make some forward motion from their own territory. So some good runs from Charleston late, just weren't able to capitalize.
That's right. And we do have a full schedule of sports, of broadcasts for Aycorp Sports that's coming up, and Joey's going to read some of those off.
Yeah, on Friday, August 25th, we got Scott City at Dexter. Friday, September 29th, we got Caruthersville at Dexter. Friday, October 6th, we got Dexter at Kennett. On Friday, October 13th, Sykeston's at New Madrid County Central. And Thursday, October 19th, Portageville's at New Madrid County Central. On Wednesday, September 20th, Dexter will be at Sykeston. Tuesday, September 26th, Advance at Dexter. And these are volleyball schedules. Monday, October 2nd, Portageville at Clarkton. Thursday, October 5th, Poplar Bluff at Dexter. Tuesday, October 10th, Kennett at Sykeston. Thursday, October 12th, Twin Rivers at Kennett. Monday, October 16th, Campbell at Clarkton. And Tuesday, October 17th, Holcomb at Mullen. Again, those are all volleyball games covered by Aycorp Sports. Aycorp Sports is proud to bring you a full schedule of high school football and volleyball this fall. It's been another very busy week here at Aycorp Sports. We've brought you 3 volleyball games this week in addition to tonight's football action. Next week sets up to be another great week. We have 2 volleyball games scheduled with the Advance Hornets traveling down Highway 25 to take on county rivals, the Dexter Bearcats, on Tuesday night. And on Thursday night, we'll be in Caruthersville to bring you action between the Tigers and the Holcomb Hornets. Friday night, we'll be back under the lights at Charles Bland Stadium as Dexter hosts the Crothersville Tigers in what's shaping up to be a great matchup for Dexter's homecoming. As you can see, we've got some great games on our schedule. Be sure to join us for all the action right here on Aycorp Sports.
And an interview with Jadis Jones is coming up October.
Yeah, Aycorp's going to be interviewing Jadis Jones on October 20th, really talking about what college he may want to choose. Of course, you got a great two-sport athlete. I can't say I don't have the stats in front of me. Probably an all-state football and basketball player last year. He's made a verbal commitment to Coastal Carolina University for football. But, again, such a highly touted recruit in both sports. If he hasn't signed a letter, there's no telling where he might end up.
As we mentioned earlier, that kid could go absolutely anywhere. Great. And it's probably going to boil down for Jadis which college is going to let him play both sports.
Yeah, he's definitely a very unique talent. Has really added a lot to New Madrid County Central's program over the last 2 years, and it's really going to be interesting to see what he can produce in his senior season.
Yeah, I love watching Jadis play. He's a great football player, great basketball player. But we are back in action here in the third quarter from Vic Reeves Stadium. 12 minutes to go. We're fixing to start the third quarter kickoff with Portageville Bulldogs receiving. I believe that's going to be their first possession as far as reception on kickoff. That's going to be Aaron Dunlap reception up the middle, and he's going to be brought down at about midfield by the Charleston Bluejays.
Yeah, Aaron Dunlap made some good progress on that run from what was a kick that was going to be hard to handle, really bouncing down the field, but he was able to get it and go forward with it. They're right about midfield, right about the 50-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10 for Portageville.
1st and 10 on the 50-yard line. I don't see much changing as far as their offensive set. I think they're still coming out. Adams looks like he's still in the shotgun. They're still doing the two receiver set on the bottom of your screen, the one with one receiver at the top of your screen, and looks like maybe one in the backfield.
Yeah, Portageville's still spread out, still running out of the shotgun. Jamarion Smith still in the backfield with quarterback Mason Adams. He's going to take the snap.
Oh, he bobbles the snap. And he's going to be brought down. It's not a good snap. He didn't get anything going on that. Couldn't get the momentum once he gathered it up. And he's going to be stopped for a loss of about 10 yards. I mean, he lost a pretty good chunk of yardage on that play.
Yeah, possibly number 53, Kishundra Orr on that sack. That's sometimes the danger of going out of shotgun. You've really got to take that ball. It can be easy to bobble and really cause some problems. And Charleston was putting on some pressure from the defensive line.
And that's that defensive line we've talked about for Charleston that's been so good this week. And Adams connects to Dunlap in the middle. And it looks like Dunlap is going to get inside of Charleston Blue Jay territory down to their 30-yard line.
Great reception there by Dunlap coming across the field. Adams hits him with a perfect pass. Still some good forward progress after the reception. They're going to end up right about the 30-yard line, 1st and 10. Still 27-0 Portageville here with a little over 11 minutes left in the third quarter.
And we've really kind of seen more passing plays and less of Jamarion Smith this game. It just kind of goes to show.
And as you say that, they pitch out to Smith going to the top of the field. He's making some good progress. At least a first down, possibly.
And he broke it. That's a touchdown.
Yeah,
and there's that explosive play that we knew he could have in him.
Yeah, he turned the corner, and once he realized all he had to do was get some speed going down the sideline, he had it. And it was pretty clear there was no defender going to catch him.
I'm not real sure if Charleston even knew he had the ball, because it looks like they were kind of shifting to the bottom half of your screen here to the would be our left side of the field, and there was nobody even around him when he came around that corner.
Yeah, that was a great run by Smith. He really knew when to kick into high gear and get down the field.
And just like that, we have a 33-0 ball game. Adams back to take the two-point conversion. It looks like he's converted, and he walked in there untouched.
Yeah, Adams walks in for the two-point conversion. It's now 35-0 Portageville. 10:59, just under 11 minutes left in the third quarter. Portageville really doing a great job here. Their offense is showing what they can do. It didn't take long in the second half to take the kick and get on the board. So
less than just a minute and 1 second into the ball game, Portageville's already marched it down the field and scored. We're going to have a continuous clock as we get ready for the kickoff. Let's go ahead and take about a 30-second break, and we'll be back whenever the kickoff is scheduled.
SEMO Health Network, we strive to provide caring and affordable health care while making our patients feel welcome in our warm and friendly atmosphere. With locations throughout Southeast Missouri, we provide medical, dental, OB, and behavioral health services to anyone and everyone that may need it. Visit SEMO Health Network for your wellness exams, COVID and flu vaccinations, lab services, dental exams, counseling, and more. For more information, visit our website and let SEMO Health Network take care of you.
And we're back at Portageville High School. 10 minutes and 6 seconds left in the third quarter. Portageville with the kickoff. Carson Bradley kicks it deep.
Great kick by Bradley.
Looks like he's gonna go down in the back of an end zone. Well, he's gonna
pick it up and run it. They're not gonna sit back. He's gonna be taken down. Probably look like it's gonna be inside the 10-yard line, inside Charleston's own 10.
Right at about the 5-yard line. That's gonna be number 4. Tamaris Crumble for the Blue Jays. He picked it up at about the 1-yard line, just couldn't get anything going on.
Yeah, you got to wonder about that decision. Possibly could have just get the touchback, go to the 20-yard line and start from there, but he chose to give it a shot.
Yeah, it still had a little bit of a roll to it. Probably would have went into the end zone. They would start out on the 20, but instead he picks it up, takes his chance, and now they're back at about the 8-yard line, their own 8-yard line. 9:13 to go in the third quarter.
Charleston here 1st and 10 from their own 8. Some of that, the time they were taking in the first half of the game, they're really going to have to speed that up with the continuous clock.
Yeah, and it doesn't look like much has changed with it. He's still just kind of walking out on the field, taking his time. We're down to about 5 seconds left on the play clock, 8:50 to go in the third quarter. He takes the snap. He decides he's going to keep it. He takes it up the middle for – he's still on his feet. He's
got several defenders on him and still making forward progress.
Several Bulldogs on his back, and he still got out about an 8-yard gain.
Yeah, he's going to get it close to the first down. It's going to bring it to about 2nd and 1, 2nd and 2, from about the Charleston probably 18-yard line.
So Owens, again, just kind of continuing where he left off in the first half, just taking it himself and seeing what he can make happen.
You got Owens as a big athletic guy. Definitely not your stereotypical quarterback, but when it comes to somebody who needs to keep the ball and go with it, he can definitely do that.
15 seconds on the play clock, 8 minutes on the game clock. Third quarter, 35-0 Portageville. Owens takes the snap. He keeps it up the middle, and again with a host of Bulldogs, it gets
not quite the progress as on the last run.
I think he might have got enough for a first down.
I think so. He might have got a gain of 2 or 3, enough to get him first down. It's going to be first down, Charleston, 1st and 10 from about their own 25-yard line. Clock here still running. We're at 7 minutes, 33 seconds in the third quarter. It's 35-0.
So a score here from Charleston will put them on the board, and 2 will stop the continuous clock for that 35-point mercy rule, as NFHS classifies that. We've got 5 seconds on the play clock, 7:14 on the game clock. Owens takes the snap. He keeps it up the middle. He's going to be stuffed and not going nowhere by Portageville Bulldogs. Still about 3rd and 10. Correction, about 2nd and 10.
We've talked about that a lot this game. A lot has been the stories of the defensive lines, and Portageville's defensive line doing a great job of, you've got a quarterback going straight up the middle every time, but the defensive line's doing a great job in stopping that.
Yeah, and it's the same way when it comes to Jamarion Smith. Up the middle, the gaps, the defensive line is there. They're stopping him. They're shutting him down. He's making him kick to the outside, which is where he's made all of his big plays at.
Sure, his gains have been on the outside. It hasn't really been able to do much inside, but once he turns the corner, he's really been making some good gains.
5 seconds on the play clock. 6:25 on the game clock. Owens with the snap. He comes out. He might have completed that pass.
Yeah, it is
They're
completed.
Call that completed. First down. That's going to be, it's like number 28, C.J. Kimball with that reception.
Charleston really starting to show something here. A few drives, that's the second conversion. We're 1st and 10 on about the 35-yard line. Charleston 35.
They've definitely moved the ball better this series than they have any series in the first half. Kind of been penalty-free so far, which is not something we saw in the first half. Owens out in the gun. Looks like he's got a handoff up the middle. going to be number 20, Tim Frazier. It looks like he's going to be stopped. Go ahead. 68, Connor Jeffries in on that tackle.
You know, Charleston, like we talked about, they're making some good progress here, but the key to that is the clock is still running. And even though they're making some good, slow, steady progress, right now it's about 2nd and 6. Charleston's going to have to really get into high gear here. They're losing a lot of time in the third quarter.
Yeah, this is not the time to eat that clock away. It's not in your favor. Handoff to, looks like maybe that's Frazier again.
Almost the same play, straight to the same hole as last time. Maybe not quite as successful that time. They're about, if the line of scrimmage move at all, it may be backed up a yard. We're at about 3rd and 7. Charleston on their own, looks like about on their own 35-yard line. It's going to be a crucial conversion here, see if they can get this 3rd down converted. Again, they're on their own 35. They really need to make this play.
And we're at 4 minutes and 30 seconds in the third quarter. Got about 18 seconds on the play clock. See what Owens has to, he's going to drop back, and he's fumbled that ball.
The ball's loose in the backfield.
He was able to fall on it. So a loss of about 5 on that. So it's going to bring up a 4th and about 13 for the Blue Jays. Do you risk it and go for it, or do you just punt this ball away?
You know, you're behind 35 points here with 4 minutes left in the third quarter. We've seen them go for it several times. If they do go for it at this point, it would not surprise me. They really need to get out of the situation they're in now. Like you mentioned earlier, it was a good point to really stop that clock. That's making this game move fast here in the second half.
Yeah, they're not getting any hurry about trying to run their plays.
No. And they're set up to punt, but it's going to be a fake. He's going to take it and run. He's making some good progress. It looks like he's going to get the first down.
He's got the first down out of that. That was a play that I don't think Portageville was ready for.
Yeah, I don't think so. And, you know, I think we've talked about Charleston, some kind of taking their time, being methodical. Charleston really came out and put the pressure on. They got the ball snapped quickly and got him on the move quickly. He hit the outside. There had to be a gain of 15 yards or more to get that first down.
Yeah, so it was about 4th and 13 for him. He made it a good 15 yards, got him the first down plus positive yardage.
I think that was a good gutsy decision by Charleston's coach Justin Hutchins to go for the fake. Worked perfectly. It's really set them up in good position here. 1st and 10 at about Charleston's, looks like about the 48-yard line.
They're at the 48-yard line, just about midfield. Owens still in shotgun. And Owens is going to keep it up the middle.
Owens making some good progress up the middle. You know, when I mentioned that earlier, a big athletic quarterback, he is not easy to take down. It usually takes several defenders to get him stopped and to the ground.
Yeah, he got up about 5 yards on that play, and Portageville, it's taken more than one. I mean, there's 4 or 5 on him to bring him down every time. Again, Charleston is still not utilizing the clock properly. It's 2 minutes and 10 seconds, 20 seconds on the play clock.
Yeah, it's 2nd and 5 right now for Charleston. They're on Portageville's probably 47-yard line. Charleston's still in the shotgun.
Got a man in motion. He hands it off. That's going to be number 1, Tayshawn Clark. Clark fought for several yardage there. It looks like he's going to be about a yard short of the first down marker.
Well, I can tell you what I saw on that play, too, is number 4 for Portageville, Carson Bradley, did a great job standing up the blockers that were coming around the end and let the linebackers get in there and get to the guy with the ball.
Yeah, Carson is one of those players the last couple years. He's really made some improvements. He was also on one of the baseball standouts here for Portageville, along with Mason Adams, Aaron Dunlap. He's really made some improvements the last couple years, and Carson is really a more physical ball player this year than he was last year.
Well, you know, every defender wants to get to the ball carrier, but there's definitely something to be said for a guy that's going to stand up the blockers and really open it up for the other defenders.
Clark with the snap. He keeps it up the middle, trying to get the first down. I think he's going to be just short of the first down. We're going to be at 58 seconds, and I think it's going to be about 4th and 1.
Yeah. Of course, what we've seen over and over and over, and that's Owens trying to go straight up the middle. Has had some mixed success with that, but Portageville's doing a great job. Got their guys on the line, definitely on the inside. Their defensive tackle's doing a great job and really keeping him to a minimum. So you're at about 4th and 3 at this point. Looks like Charleston's in Portageville territory. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Again, just like last time, we're at a crucial point here. They're going to need to make the conversion here, get the first down.
Yeah, 5 seconds on the play clock, under 20 on the game clock. He's going to be stopped short. That's going to be Owens with the quarterback keep. He's stopped short. That's going to be number 73 for Portageville. I think it's going to be A.J. Larry, the big man.
Yeah, A.J. Larry made a great tackle there. Charleston's going with what they know at this point and sending Owens back up the middle. Just this time they couldn't make it happen. So it's going to be turned over to Portageville. 1st and 10 for Portageville on their own 45-yard line.
And that's going to be the end of the 3rd quarter. We'll be back in about 30 seconds. Welcome back to Portageville High School for Aycorp Media's broadcast of the Portageville Bulldog Charleston Bluejays Friday night football game. I'm Corey Sisk alongside Joey Higgerson. And, man, that was a fast 3rd quarter. It didn't seem like we made any progress. Portageville came out, scored within under a minute. They had a touchdown and an extra point. And we're at 35-0 with the start of the 4th quarter with Charleston just making a big turnover on downs, and Portageville will start the quarter with the ball.
Yeah, I think that 3rd quarter probably went faster than the entire first half.
Yeah,
not a lot of play. Not a lot of scoring. Another touchdown from Portageville, and Charleston still yet to get on the board.
Adams in the shotgun. He takes the snap. He steps back. Incomplete pass. It's going to be to Carson Bradley. Bradley, I think, just missed that. I don't think it was really underthrown by Adams. It just kind of went off his fingertips. There was no one around him.
Yeah, it kind of hit his hands. Portageville, and I can say this in comparison to Charleston, Portageville really maybe using the clock well. They know it's to their advantage at this point. Portageville still running. It looks like they're going to run out of the shotgun like they have been all night. Several receivers out wide, 2 here at the bottom of the field. Looks like probably 2 up at the top of the field.
Adams still in the shotgun. He takes the snap. And at Carson Bradley again, it's going to be overthrown.
Yeah, that was a little overthrown to Carson Bradley. A very similar pass as the last play. It's going to bring it to 3rd and 10, Portageville here at about the Portageville 45-yard line.
Yeah, we have a continuous clock still going. It's going to be 11 minutes to go in the game. It's 30 seconds on the play clock. Coach Penrod, I graduated with N. He and I played football together. He ended up playing in college. So he knows the game of football, and he knows he's going to just use this clock and let it wind down.
Adams has dropped back to pass. Looks like it's no good. No good. It's
nice diving attempt there by Bo Hunter Warren, but he just was too late getting to it.
Yeah, but meant for Bo Hunter Warren. It's maybe a little behind him. He had to go back to it. It's going to bring Portageville to 4th and 10 here at their own 45-yard line. See what they're going to do here.
And this is one of those scenarios where I don't think you're going to be hurt if you punt it or go for it and doesn't get it.
I agree. Portageville's up 35-0 at this point. If they go for it, can't make it, it shouldn't be an issue, especially the way that their defense has been playing tonight.
Adams still in the shotgun. They're going to go for it.
Adams in the shotgun, got Jamarion Smith in the backfield. He drops back to pass. He's going long.
He just comes up short on that. Looks like it's going to be an incomplete. It's going to be a turnover on down Charleston ball.
Charleston's going to have the ball at their own, at the Portageville 45-yard line. It's going to be 1st and 10. Let's see what Charleston can do here. We've still got continuous clock. We're at 9:44 in the 3rd quarter, 35-0. Portageville, both teams still have all their timeouts. Again, ball on the 45-yard line, 1st and 10, Charleston.
We would like to take this time to give a big thank you to our game sponsor for tonight's game, Focus Bank, an innovative mix of old-fashioned first-name basis customer service combined with state-of-the-art banking products and services. Focus Bank serving Southeast Missouri and Northeast Arkansas. And the Blue Jays are going to come out 1st and 10, still not in any rush to get a playoff.
Well, you've got Hughes back in the backfield on shotgun. in shotgun formation. Let's see what he's going to do here. We've seen Hughes go up the middle so many times.
He drops back. He's going to pass, and looks like
he's a little screen pass to number 1. And that's Tayshawn Clark. He makes a good gain, getting down to around to the 25, probably the Portageville 25-yard line. Like I said, set up as a screen pass, and he really took it from there and turned the corner and went up the end, made some good progress.
Yeah, I don't think Portageville was necessarily ready for that screen pass. I think they were more focused in on Owens because he has kept it so many times in his ball game and tried to make something happen.
Yeah.
They all just kind of went for him and opened up that outside to Clark, and they end up paying off with a pretty decent gain.
Yeah, there's no doubt they're focusing their attention on Owens. I think he's been the primary ball carrier for Charleston tonight. So he was able to flip that pass out to the outside. We got a flag on the play here. Looks like a false start on the offense.
Yeah. Referee Tim Harmon, he's pointing towards the offense there. It's going to be a false start. It's going to back them up about 5 yards. So we have a good gain, gets positive, but it seems like for every step forward, Charleston's taking a step back.
Yeah, Charleston's had some good opportunities here tonight. Definitely penalties have hurt them several times, especially when they're in Portageville territory. That's when they're taking a lot of the penalties. It's not that they're getting that many. It's the ones they do get, they're the wrong place in the wrong time.
That's right. 10 seconds now on the play clock, 7:30 left in the ball game. Owens back in shotgun. 2 receivers at the top of your screen, 1 at the bottom. He sends 1 in motion. That's Clark. Bobbles the snap, and he's going to recover it, but he's going to be taken down by Jamarion Smith. He's going to a loss of about another 6 yards on that. So
yeah, Owens tried to fall on the ball about the best he could do. It wasn't the best snap. Jamarion Smith was right there on top of him. So to be honest with you, probably a best case scenario there just to prevent a turnover. It's going to be about 2nd and 20 or 25 for Charleston. They're right about midfield.
Just inside of Portageville territory, on about the 49-yard line.
6 minutes and 50 seconds on the play clock. 35-0 Portageville.
Owens coming in with the play. He's down to about 5 seconds to get a snap off. 6:30 left in the ball game. He gets it off right at the last second. He throws
another screen to the top of the field, but it's bobbled. Looks like that was. I'm trying to read the number. Possibly number 28, C.J. Kimball. Just kind of a bobbled pass there in the backfield. They've had some success with that screen pass in this second half, and that was a good chance to do it again. Just didn't work out.
We're going to bring up a third. They've got 3rd down on the marker, but okay, we just changed it on the game clock. So it's going to be 3rd down and 24 to go. 1 receiver at the bottom of your screen, 1 at the top. Owens in the gun. He takes the snap. He drops back.
Owens throws. It's going to be well short of the Charleston receiver.
Well short. That was a great coverage by Carson Bradley. Seems like they were on each other's hips. Great coverage downfield.
Yeah, I think that's what that kind of forced that was the coverage by Bradley. Really forced him to dump the ball, do something. He was getting some pressure in the backfield.
Down to 5:20 left in the game. We're at 25 seconds on the play clock, and Charleston is still not in any hurry to get a playoff.
Yeah, Charleston's 4th and 24 here on about the 49-yard line on Portageville's 49. They're going to have to do something big here to get the first down.
I would almost be willing to bet that Coach Hutchins is going to line them up and go for it. I don't see the punter. Looks like any signs of a punt out there. Owens is still in shotgun. He's still going to take the snap. And he reverses that one to number 2, Byron Jones. And Jones is going to be stopped by the big man, A.J. Larry.
Awesome tackle by A.J. Larry.
Turnover on down.
A.J. Larry read that reverse, coming around the side, was able to, catch a much smaller, probably faster player, but he put himself in a good position.
And we haven't seen it any tonight, but Coach Penrod and that Portageville offense, they'll use Larry sometimes as a fullback and line him up and either put Smith behind him for a 2-point conversion or just hand it to him for him to score the 2-point conversion. So they really utilize that kid on offense too. But we haven't seen that here tonight. But But I think that's probably the second stop for a loss that Larry's came through the line tonight and had.
Yeah, I've heard his name several times tonight, several tackles by Larry. He's really athletic for a defensive lineman. He's doing a great job.
All right, we're going to be just at 4 minutes in the left in the game. We're at 20 seconds on the play clock. Adams takes the snap, hands it to Smith. Smith on the outside. He's going to be knocked out of bounds at the 35-yard line.
It's about a 15-yard gain. Probably going to be a Portageville first down right at the 35, at the Charleston 35. Got a Portageville player down on the field here.
Yeah, they're stretching Bo Hunter Warren out. I think the official calls a timeout. It's going to be 3 minutes and 34 seconds. We'll stay right here. We'll kind of give some area score updates if we have them, and we'll talk about kind of what's coming up on Aycorp Sports.
Yeah, we've got some halftime scores. Even though this game is running faster, some of the others are probably moving a little slower. New Madrid was 21-0 over Crothersville at the half. Dexter was up on Donovan 48-0. East Prairie was leading Kennett at the half 16-14. Haytie was leading Chaffee 14-0, and Jackson leading Cape 29-0 at the half.
Yeah, so I just got an update on the Kennett and East Prairie score, and Kennett is now leading that game in the third quarter, 28-16. It's Kennett's homecoming, so I guess they came out second half and did something different, and they're now on top of the East Prairie Eagles.
Yeah, Kennett and East Prairie having a good game down there in Kennett tonight. Also a reminder, Aycorp Media will be interviewing Jadis Jones on October 20th. Jones, a standout football and basketball player at New Madrid County Central. He'll be discussing with Aycorp Media, talking about which college he may choose to attend. He's verbally committed to Coastal Carolina University for football, which I think is kind of a surprise to a lot of people. They really expected Jones maybe to go on with his basketball career, maybe more of what he's known for. But Aycorp Media will be speaking with Jadis Jones on October 20th about his college selection.
And the viewers at home, if you're not familiar with who Jadis Jones is, on October 19th, that's a Thursday, Aycorp Media will broadcast the Portageville and New Madrid County Central football game. I just tune in and watch. He's going to be number 10 out there. You can't miss him. He's about 6'6". He's a receiver, just an all-around athlete. And then when basketball season starts, come on down, make the trip, or tune into one of the Aycorp Media broadcast games and watch this kid play, and you'll see what we're talking about and why so many colleges are wanting him.
Okay, Jamarion Smith is taking the snap out of shotgun. He's going to take it around the end, making a good gain, already enough for a first down.
And I believe they're going to knock him out of bounds down at about the 15-yard line.
Portageville's really moving fast here. There's just a little over 3 minutes left on the clock. There'll be 3 minutes by the time they take the snap. Portageville's looking to just kind of ice it here and put another 6 or 7 points on top and right in the end of this game.
Yeah, Portageville's in that hurry-up offense. Adams is coming back in as quarterback. It looks like they may have been in a wildcat formation the last couple with Smith just taking the direct snaps. They're coming in a definitely a rush offense deal with about 2:50 left. They have a very controllable lead, and it's like they hand off to Smith, and
Smith's going to take it into the end zone.
He's going to be into the end zone for another Portageville touchdown, and that's going to put Portageville up 41-0 over the Charleston Bluejays.
That's probably the second or third touchdown for Jamarion Smith tonight. He's had one or two big breakout plays, but overall, a lot of his yardage tonight has been gained just by marching down the field and making some good runs, good 10, 15, 20 yards. And he's really accumulated some yards tonight just on the short stuff.
Yeah, and that just goes to show I'll go back to what we were saying earlier about Smith. All of his big runs tonight has been on the ends. It's been either on the bottom of your screen or the top of your screen out on a sweep. He's really not had any momentum coming up the middle much, and it looks like they're going to go for two. Direct snap to Smith. He takes it. And as I say, up the middle, he goes in for a 2-point conversion.
That's going to put Portageville up 43-0 with 1:50 left in the fourth quarter, 1:50 left in the game. Clock is still running. We're at 43-0 Portageville. They'll be kicking off to Charleston, probably what will be the last drive of the game.
Yeah, Portageville with a very comfortable lead. Looks like a couple of the coaches from up top of the booth for Portageville is already making their way down to the field. I don't know if Coach Hutchins will come out and try to get something going, or if he'll just kind of let the clock wind down. Either way, I think we're looking at our last drive here for the game, and we're at about 1:15 left, and Portageville's not even ready to take the field yet.
Yeah, Aycorp's got several games coming up, several football games coming up for the rest of the season. As far as football goes, we've got looks like on Friday, September 29th. It's Caruthersville at Dexter. Friday, October 6th, Dexter at Kennett. Friday, October 13th, Sykeston at New Metric County Central. And one we mentioned earlier, Thursday, October 19th, that's going to be a great game. Two real powerhouse programs, Portageville at New Metric County Central. Some big playmakers and really fast-paced offenses.
You know, and we had that broadcast last year, and it was really a good game, close game, a lot of big plays, a lot of good football. Of course, Portageville fell short to New Madrid by about 12 points. It wasn't much. It was a great game back and forth, and
Portageville's going to be hungry to really avenge that loss. I think it's going to be a game that a lot of people are looking forward to, just with two great teams this year.
That's right. And Portageville's kind of a more improved ball club than what they were last year. Of course, New Madrid has their athletes, and it's going to be a great game. And if I'm not broadcasting it, then I will definitely be there to witness history, as I would call it, 'cause it's going to be probably one of the game of the year for the area.
Well, and Portageville's let the game clock run out here. Time is out at Portageville. It's a final score 43-0. Portageville over Portageville Bulldogs over the Charleston Bluejays. Just a really, really good effort by Portageville. They did what they are known for. They came out and produced some yardage and some points.
Yeah, very Charleston. I don't understand really the offense, especially when you're kind of in trouble like that. I don't understand why you wouldn't come out and try to rush things a little bit, try to get on the board. Had they had done that, they might have been able to score a touchdown or two. But nonetheless, we have a shutout by Portageville. They're going to advance to 4-1 on the season, and they're going to win by 43-0 over the Charleston Bluejays, who fall to 1-4 on the season. We've had some good plays throughout the game. Good hits, good hard runs. Jamarion Smith seems like he turned on the Jets there the second half and kind of really got his stats up on his rushing. Charleston just wasn't able to get anything going.
Well, that's what we talked about in the beginning, that the football game that people want to watch are the ones they're gaining yardage, they're scoring points, and Portageville definitely produced that. Charleston, like we talked about early on, they were really put in some bad positions on some kickoffs. Portageville took advantage, and I think that really set the tone for the rest of the game.
I think that's going to about wrap up our broadcast here, guys. That wraps things up from here at Portageville High School, where the Portageville Bulldogs defeated the Charleston Bluejays. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next Tuesday from Dexter as the Volleyball Bearcats take on the Advance Hornets. From Aycorp Media, Joey Higgerson, I'm Corey Sisk. We wish you a safe and pleasant weekend.